We've just crossed this amazing bridge. I wanted to show it to you. Beautiful. We've had quite a few of those as we're around the edge of the town, or it might be city of Narvik, home to the northmost standard gauge railway station in the world. Another one of those northernmost things that we've seen. If it isn't 7-Eleven or Burger King, you know, it's stunners like this. But something I did find about an hour ago was a broken charger. We haven't had many of those. I mean, as if, you know, every third car that comes along wasn't a Tesla anyway. We've seen such an adoption of EVs here in Norway, but you know, it's well known that it's out of Europe, it's the place that's adopted them the most. But we actually saw a broken charger. Now, very rare, I must admit. I mean, and we don't really need to charge. It would have been good to get a head start on tomorrow, and we could possibly still do that, but we don't absolutely need to. But you know, back home in the UK, you do see them quite a lot, and I think that's something that needs to be addressed to help with the anxiety that some people still have about buying an EV. Far too many of those in places where perhaps you really need them to be. So something to look at anyway. But I'll give you something to look at now, and I'll step out of shot and let you look at this stunning view. Day 11 of the Arctic EV road trip, and we left Tromsø quite late this morning, 11 a.m. Needed the rest after that long drive yesterday. A slightly shorter one today. Had a look at the map, and you know, we're working our way down the west coast of Norway, and it looks, this leg today looks so tiny on the map. We're probably going to go down 1 or 2 degrees in terms of latitude. It doesn't look much, but it's a long winding road, and we know in a couple of days things are going to open up and we'll get dual carriageways, we'll get big wide roads and fast roads, so it's fine. Bit of deja vu really, because the car's saying to us that We might be able to get on a ferry and save some time. We might be able to go the long way round, and that's going to be a bit longer, but we won't worry about having to wait for the next ferry if it's an hour away. So we'll see how it goes. At the moment, I think the ferry is saying an hour's saving, but as I say, you've got to get the timing right. Just charging up in, I think, Nordjorgsbotn, potentially. Again, my apologies to the Norwegians for any pronunciation issues with that. Topping up here, this is behind me is a Circle K petrol station. It's their chargers here. Nice fast charger we're using at the moment, so we'll top up here, just getting a coffee, comfort break, that sort of thing. Not in a major hurry today because it's supposed to be only 6 hours compared to the sort of 7 or 8 that was predicted yesterday. So we'll get there in the evening. I think we've got a budget hotel that's just by the side of the road. This is just sort of a stop off on the way to some larger towns and cities over the next few days. So as we work our way down the west coast of Norway, let's see what the rest of today brings.